My name is Joyce Foyle. And okay, I'm supposed to talk louder, Bill says. Hi, I'm Joyce Foyle, and I've been a member for how many years? Quite a few years. I love going there. It's so much fun. Okay, am I going on too long?
I'm Leo White, and this is my dear wife, Gail. We've been married for a number of years, and I don't even know how many anymore.
20.
She says 20.
I remember.
I don't remember. All I know is I got the better part of it.
And I'm 140 years old. No, my name is Margaret, working with you for about 3 years.
Introduce Joan.
And
This is my partner.
I've finally dragged Joan with me because she was always trying to do something else. And then I'd go off and she'd wonder where the heck I am. So here's the both of us.
Hi, I'm Norm.
And hi, I'm Sandy.
Oh, yes.
Not really. No, it's Norm's. It's Norm's parade.
I'm Norm.
Hi, I'm Sandy.
I'm Norm.
Hi, I'm Sandy.
Should I I'll give my mom space then, or froze?
Oh, no, yeah. Can you hear me? I can.
Take a little while. Yeah.
Okay.
Why did
It's just because of, sorry, Dolph, you froze there. It says that it's recording us. Oh, I guess you want to hide the little thing of yourself. Hi.
Hi, my name's Marguerite, and this is my daughter Tegan next to me. Hello.
Well, hello.
Thank you very much. My name is Sadie. Sadie Watt, or Sarah Watt if it's Sunday. The rest of the week it's just Sadie Watt. And this is my daughter Sandra, my number one child. There's another two of them as well. But at the minute I'm looking after her and she's looking after me.
Margaret Gabriel, and I'm married to my wonderful husband Lee. What else do you want me to say? I have 3 children and six grandchildren. I've been a film editor as well at CBC. I've done a few things.
And a painter.
And I paint.
And an aromatherapist.
And aromatherapy.
And a bookstore owner.
Bookstore owner, yeah. Done a few things.
Hi, I'm Trouty, and this is my husband, and then you try to remember my name. What is my name?
I think it's Ulrich.
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Trouty, and this is my husband. Oh my goodness. Hi, this is...
No, hi, I am Trouty.
Hi, I am Trouty, and this is my husband, Ulrich.
Hello and welcome to Backstage Pass. I am coming to you live on Friday, June 26th at 1:04 p.m. from the unceded territory of the Squamish First Nation, just about 2 kilometers from the Langdale Ferry Terminal on the Sunshine Coast. My name is Chad Hirschler, and I am the artistic director of the Art Farm, one of the 3 organizations that makes up the Imagination Network. We represent 3 fields: the arts, that's us, the Art Farm; education, that's Douglas College; and healthcare, That is the Good Samaritan Society. So over the past 3 years, we have been working on a collaborative project that is part arts, part healthcare, part research, exploring the lived experience of dementia through the ideas and creativity of those who are living it. You just met the stars of the show. 8 people who live in our community, who live with the experience of dementia, and they are the co-creators of everything you are about to see today. We have got a really, really great show for you. This show is going to be a combination of live Zoom, kind of like what's going on right now, and pre-recorded segments that are on Zoom, or they took place in the pre-COVID days when we were able to meet face to face. So just to be clear, you are not on Zoom. We cannot see or hear you. What you are watching is a combination of live Zoom, pre-recorded Zoom, and some short films. So here we are, live streaming to you. Oh my God, I can't believe we have pulled this off. But this is not where we imagined we would be 4 months ago. So our plan was to produce a live theatrical production at Good Samaritan Christensen Village, a 140-bed care home in Gibsons, BC. So our participants, the stars you just met, they don't live at Christensen Village. They live out in the community. And so almost every Monday, the staff and residents at Christensen Village would clear out the activity room for us, and we would descend upon them to create, collaborate, discuss, dialogue. So we had a dream to create a production that would immerse you, our audience, in the world of this space amongst the staff and the residents, to challenge and shift the way that we engage and interact with care homes in our communities. But like many care homes across the world right now, Christensen Village, in order to keep its staff and residents safe, have to isolate and separate themselves from their community and family. It is a heartbreaking time, to say the least. So we felt compelled to do something that would connect us to that space, to the staff and residents at Christensen Village, and also give you, our audience, a chance to do the same, to reach out and connect with people in your lives who you might feel isolated and separated from. So let me introduce to you an exciting live community engaged arts element of this show. Chloe, can you reveal yourself? Oh my God, the magic of Zoom. Okay,
totally.
We saw a flash. That was super exciting. Here you are, Chloe.
Hi, Chad.
How are you? This
I'm
is
doing great.
Our own Chloe Lane, one of the key artists on the Raising the Curtain team. What's going on there, Chloe?
Woo, so I am standing up at the workshop of the Deer Crossing the Art Farm property, and we are here with a 6-foot-tall, anatomically correct, wire-framed heart sculpture made by Sandy Buck.
Whoa, okay, hold on a second. I just want to repeat that. You're telling me there is a 6-foot-tall, bigger than you, wire sculpture covered in fabric that is an anatomically correct heart. What could we possibly want to do with that?
That's right, Chad. So every art farm project that I've been involved in has always had an opportunity for the community to get involved by adding a small piece to a larger whole. And that's what we're doing today. And in this case, our community is the world because we're live streaming. So we thought there's so many people on our hearts and minds that we're not able to be with today. like our friends you said at Christensen Village. Bruce, if you're watching, we'd love for you to participate in our installation today. So if you are currently watching the live stream on our website, you want to click the button that says watch live in YouTube, and you can engage in our YouTube chat there. So please send us in messages or names of people that you would like to connect with today, and we'll be adding them live to the heart sculpture.
Oh, that is super cool. And that we have a YouTube chat. That's super cool too. So let me just repeat that so that I am clear. Anyone in our audience can send in a name, a message, a quote, something that represents someone in their lives that they are feeling disconnected from or separated from, and we will sew that name or those words onto the heart. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, our team started by adding a lot of names from our folks at Christensen Village and friends and family members. And then yesterday during our live stream, so many people wrote in. We were blown away by their words and all of the names that they had to add. So today we're continuing on with the process, and you'll visit us a few times throughout the stream today.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Chloe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, all right, we are about to begin. We came to this project because something didn't sit right about the way that we are engaging with dementia in our lives, in our communities, in our homes. We're not experts. We are learning as we go. We are part of a growing global movement of people who are challenging the way that we engage with aging and dementia in our communities. So we have learned a lot along the way. One thing we've learned over and over is to let go of preconceived ideas of how things are going to go or should go, and to just listen. I am inviting you to do just that today. So without further ado, let's cue up our first film of the show. It is a short little theatrical production that we have called The Legend of What Might Have Been. Cue the film.
Picture a time long ago, back when a trip to the village square wasn't a life-threatening experience. A fellowship of artists, academics, healthcare professionals, and people living with the experience of dementia came together to forge connections, attain knowledge, and share their experience with the world. It was a blank canvas, an empty stage. Where to begin? A date was set, July 2020. A location chosen, Good Samaritan Christensen Village, a campus of care nestled in the hamlet of Gibsons on the Sunshine Coast. With the knowledge they had attained and the connections they had forged, the ideas came flooding in. A tent on the greens to summon our fellow villagers. An opening song to welcome our audience into the world of the play. Artifacts and sculpture to scatter the surroundings with metaphor. A short puppet show of shadow to deepen our knowledge. A wandering exploration of the greater campus, culminating in a closing number to transform us from a group of individuals into a community united. But how, you are asking? How did these ideas come to be? How did this vision form? To understand this, we must visit the activity room. A laboratory of alchemy, creative activity, community, interconnectedness, and idea exchange. In the fall of 2017, one brave adventurer arrived. A bit early, mind you. One by one, his fellow adventurers, all sharing the lived experience of dementia, joined him. And the fellowship was formed, welcoming representatives from the guilds of artists, researchers, healthcare, along with residents and staff from this fair campus of care. The journey began. Maestro! Courageously exploring the lived experience, the collective used sculpture, puppets, fiber arts, music, games, spoken word, mark making, painting, and plenty of discussion and dialogue, interspersed, of course, by libations and comestibles, commonly referred to as tea and cookies. And so, the fellowship forged their connections, attained their knowledge, and were ready to share their experience with the world. But that was then. And this is now.
What are some ideas people are kind of have around what we could do? Give me some ideas.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, 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 hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello. Here we are
Hello.
in the present.
How's everybody?
Good.
Not bad. You?
Good, thanks.
We're back live here on Zoom TV, Raising the Curtain. My name's Tom.
My name's Sarah May. We're part of the artist team at Raising the Curtain.
And we have our wonderful participants. Can you guys introduce yourselves, everyone?
I'm Leo White.
Gail
My
White.
wife, Gail.
I'm Norm Smith.
Awesome. Great. So what we're going to do is, in a minute, we're going to introduce a song that's become a bit of a theme for us called Why Are We Doing This? But first, I'm going to talk about a second song that we did called How It Is. It's kind of a blues style song that we all wrote together. So first of all, I'd just like to ask you, Leo and Norm, the question of the song, How It Is. How is it? How is it with you these days? Leo?
Other than being a little bit older than I was a few days ago, I'm doing all right, I think.
And you're managing the quarantine okay?
Yeah, this is going into our 4th month now. The kids have been looking after us as far as groceries and stuff go, and we're doing fine.
Great.
That's good.
We get out on our scooters sometimes and run down around the beach and
Freedom!
whatever.
Great. And hey, Norm, I'd like to ask you the same question. How have you been doing lately?
I've been doing well, thank you. Working in the garden and doing some power walking, just to loosen up a little bit, and just enjoying trying to enjoy the weather.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, doing well. Thank you.
You guys actually live quite close to each other, don't you?
Yes.
I don't know. Do we? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm next door to Christensen Village.
Right.
Right.
Okay. We're on
Yeah,
Spyglass Place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not too
Oh
far
yeah,
away.
you're not very far away at all.
We've probably been down your way on our scooters. Might see us
Okay,
go by.
well, when you go down the hill, it just, we're right
Oh.
there
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
at the bottom.
I'd
Okay.
also like to thank you both for wearing the same shirt today. That's
Yeah, they do too. Oh my
okay. There's one. The other thing I'd like to ask you today is I'll start with you, Leo. If there's something that you'd like to say about your experience doing the whole Raising the Curtain project.
well, yes. I am getting to enjoy what I'm doing, and it's nice to be involved with it to the point where you're sort of with it. I know that's not very communicable, but to me, like I run one of the art classes periodically up at Christensen. Right now, the lady that I was teaching how to sketch, she's not doing too well, so
Not allowed in there anyway.
I'm not allowed in there now anyway because of my age. I know damn well I don't have it because we've been, consumed into the house here for 4 months, and I don't know. To me, even going through a system like we're doing right here today, is a real gold mine in my thoughts. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks. And it is hard that, we're so used to being together and working together in the same room that it's hard, but it's still nice to be able to connect this way.
I agree.
Yeah.
And so, Norm, I'd like to ask you the same thing. If there's something you'd like to say about your experience in the Raising the Curtain program. For Norm, Leo.
For Norm.
It's been
already. It's Norm's turn.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stay out of the picture. Go for it.
It's been wonderful. It's been a really great experience. The staff, I guess, have been wonderful, and it has. I don't know. It just seems like it's been a big break, a good break in life, and I'm just very pleased with the whole thing. Yep.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really something to be a part of, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the effort put in by your staff and well, not staff, friends. It's been great, and I hope it doesn't stop.
Excellent.
Us too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, thank you both so much for your words today. We're going to move on to hearing one of the songs that we recorded together. As Tom told everybody that there's 2 songs that you'll hear today. One is How It Is that you'll hear later on in the program. And right now we're going to hear a song called Why Are We Doing This?
Now, these songs are all put together from excerpts of conversations with the participants, including you guys, including Leo and Norm. And all these conversations were documented by our research team.
And then Tom and I took those various quotes and arranged them into songs and then composed music to go along with them.
Oh,
so we started to learn the songs together back in the fall and practice them. But then, of course, the pandemic happened. So we had to make a change of plans.
Yeah, then the learning, we continued on Zoom. So we scheduled Zoom meetings with all the participants and recorded people singing lines from the songs. And then we edited those all together along with our instruments to make it sound like we were all singing together.
Which we are, as you'll hear,
Yeah.
recordings of us all singing together, because it's all our participants' voices and it's all the words of our participants.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, here we go. Ready? Roll it.
Roll it.
Go.
People say, oh, poor you.
I say, what's so poor about me?
People who want to know me have to know sometimes I blank.
It's the only life I've got. I don't want to sit and moan.
I am more at ease.
I'm almost happier than I was.
Why are we doing this? Sharing our experience, living our lives with dementia. We want to be seen for who we are and who we've been. We are more than dementia.
I think my generation's not going to take this lying down.
Love is at the center, that we use it, that we learn.
I try to stay connected.
Others take away the fear.
So I'm making friends.
I feel included while I'm here. Why are we doing this?
Sharing our experience
of living our lives with dementia.
We want to be
For
seen.
who we are and who we've been.
We are more than dementia.
It's important that I stand
and say what I mean. It's like I've lost control.
Someone else who wants to steer.
I think I need to learn to be creative with this year. I want to be with people.
Who are kind and loving and free.
Why are we doing this?
Sharing our experience
of living our lives with dementia. We
want to be seen
for who we are and who we've been.
We are
more than dementia. We need another word for dementia.
So let's raise the curtain on dementia.
Yeah, both.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Joa Louie. I'm one of the artists of the Art Farm. I'm a filmmaker and media artist, and I'm joined here by
Joyce and Bill.
Yay! The three of us have been teamed up doing Zoom and having a fun time interacting, and we want to welcome you to meeting us and also to showing you some of our work. Sounds good. We're proud of it. So we wanted to share some of our tips for connecting on Zoom, and also just in general, the times now require us to be really creative and learn new things and change things up a bit, right?
You got it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's like, oh, do I have to do that? But we likened it to being on a journey.
Yeah.
Like we're going to take a trip together.
Balloon.
So I asked you guys what it would take to go on a trip and, you know, like leave all our inhibitions behind, and what would it take for us to do something really interesting and different and maybe even difficult together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share a little painting that came out of that exploration. And here it is. I'm sharing my screen. Does everybody see that?
Yeah. Empty. An empty balloon.
Bill, could you help explain who are the three people in the hot air balloon basket?
Well, yeah, the one that I know the best of is the guy holding a golf club, and I think that was me. And I was lucky to be here. And then Joe is there leading us on, and Joyce, who is the master potter, is in there as well.
Yeah, Joyce, that's you waving at everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, we're gonna go on a trip together. We're taking off. And so our balloon's gonna inflate. And these are the things that we said are the kind of attitudes and ideas that are necessary to help our balloon take off.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, Joyce, if you would mind reading that out to us. What do we need to take off?
Stay open.
Stay open.
No criticism. No criticism.
No criticism.
Listen. Listen.
Listen to what people say.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Bring a lunch.
Bring a lunch, a good lunch.
Yeah, a good one. Be positive.
Be positive. That's the best thing.
Say yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes. And celebrate.
I'm going to help us take.
Celebrate and believe in one another.
Okay, we're going to celebrate and believe in one another.
Yeah. Do you think we did that in our interactions over Zoom?
I think we did. We got a couple empty spots in there, but I think the balloon's going to fly okay the way it is.
Yeah, and fly we did. So we explored an activity, a new activity for you guys, an activity that I love. And I set you off on a homework assignment because you said that part of the way you have been coping under lockdown is to go for walks in your neighborhood. So there's you, Bill.
Red. You like
of Joyce by the seawall and seashell. And you're just getting started there, so you have a finger in there, but that's okay. Joyce, you're directing the shot. You're saying, look at these beautiful flowers.
Yes. Tulips.
Tulips. And what's that?
A dogwood tree. And I got tired of counting the others, so I'm sitting down for a while.
That's right. And what about this one? Tell us about this shot.
The sparkle in the water.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
Well, just say something like sparkling in the water and looking out over the ocean.
It looks so great to be close to the ocean because the ocean is just sparkling. And then there's a few benches that we would sit for a while and watch. And it's lovely to be outside on a lovely day.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, the next photo, do you Even if you don't, it's okay. I showed you these 2 photos of my children under lockdown, and they're watching this with us today. They gave me permission to show you.
That's good. Yeah. Hi, kids.
That's Asha pretending to have a face mask on. It's actually not a surgical mask, it's a painter's mask. She's decided to paint her room during the lockdown. It looks much better.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Sorrel
Jeez.
pouting because he doesn't get to see his friends every day. Like many families out there during lockdown, we've been at home a lot with our family. And I'm gonna run through, and then so we asked you, we said, how many years have you 2 been married?
65 years. Going to 66 pretty soon.
Yeah, 65 years, and I'm sure you've lived through like lots of trials and tribulations and difficult times. And we asked you, what did you do to make it through and cope through something extraordinary that was happening in the world? And you said, you look for something to do, collaborate, do it together, learn something new, you said.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And those are such great tips and such great advice. And so you showed us what you 2 did and collaborated on. So can you tell me about these lamps, this lamp and this, is this what you made, Joyce?
Yes, I didn't make the actual lamp,
You know, you made the pottery part.
but I made the pottery part at the bottom.
And who did the rest?
And Bill did the rest.
That was a collaboration.
Yes.
I just think the lamps are so beautiful, and also the ceramic clothes on the wall. And you told me, I think you said you'd made like 20 lamps over the decades that you'd been together. You made them together. Bill did the wiring and made it into put in the light bulb and the lampshades you probably found together, and you built the bodies, Joyce.
Yes.
So amazing.
He's good at building bodies.
And because I'm an interactive artist and I love working with circuitry and wiring and lighting things up, then we took that at home, and then my children tried to make sculpture out of Play-Doh, and we wanted to make these into lamps, but look at his rocket ship. It got eaten by the birds because we left it outside.
And very serious too.
I'm happy about that. Where you saw. And then Sarah, Asha, my daughter, decided to make a cupcake lamp.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's his lighting up.
Yeah.
And here's Asha's lighting up.
They take instruction very well.
And here's our combined efforts all in one collage, which I love. And I want to thank you so much for inspiring us to do this. Incredible.
Yeah, the kids deserve it.
Good kids.
Okay.
And you're good elders. Thank you for teaching and sharing your wisdom and being excited about our trip. So now we're gonna play the video of how we did this kind of work together with how everyone did it on the Raising the Curtain project.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's say roll it on the count of 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Roll it.
Okay, there we go. I don't hear you yet. Yes, I see you're connecting to audio, it says.
Hi, I don't know how to get my camera going. It's weird.
You guys.
If you go down to the bottom left.
So I really, it was just so.
You're there. Hold on.
Are you there? Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey!
Hi, guys.
And we kept our social distance and
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hi,
Anya. All right.
Oh. Do you hear my bird?
yeah.
No, well, I do have birds, but I don't think you can hear them. You hear the birds in my backyard.
What are some ideas people are kind of have around what we could do? Give me some ideas.
I'm feeling like it's great to think about your participant and find an activity that would be really accessible to them.
Some musical riff, and then we create a song of wisdom.
I had an idea about making things out of like found objects around the house or like around the yard.
There's a lot of talk about making masks. Whenever I hear about mask making, I think about, well, masks, like performing masks.
Yeah.
Are there ways to take into consideration the different dimensions of citizenship when you're designing your sessions? So for instance, it might mean that you're thinking about how you approach your session and the work with your participant in such a way that you're trying to develop their sense of agency.
Destroyed. Or no, nature wildfire destroyed.
And you can add words to them if you'd like by writing them in.
Oh, destroyed. Oh, I don't know. It drives me crazy.
Come on, there's no right or wrong. It's a
No, I know.
Exactly.
No.
It's whatever
Wildfire.
you come up with.
Do you want to hold it up and show Sarah?
You got it? There?
Wildfire, major, isolating, destroyed. Awesome. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
I'm going to impose a little idea here. How about we do a picture of Tonka jumping over the fence?
Over a fence.
Over your fence, yeah. Even if it's not possible, just an imaginary picture of...
Tonka's only, if he's standing up, no more than about 8 inches high.
Wow.
No way he's going to... Even to jump over is almost impossible for him.
Right? But look, can we imagine that Tonka could do it?
Oh, if you'd want me to, I will.
Yeah. So did Leo, did you finish jumping over the fence?
Yes, I finished it.
He's trying to jump over, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Looking at it. No.
Gotta remember your story.
My wife is bugging me.
Now that we're all kind of stuck in our homes for now, how do we engage with people? So I'm trying this new technique that I like.
Engage with people by listening to them, talking to them, and watching them if you
Yeah.
if you can do all of that, if you can hear them, if you speak with them and you can see them, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got there. What are your supplies? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I found somebody throwing them out. So,
my one thought as an exercise, you tell me what you think of this, Margaret, was that we would choose, say, 3 colors, and we would stick to those 3 colors. Like we would just limit our color palette.
Okay.
There's a good one. Yep.
What are you drawn to kind of sketch or respond to? I know it's a tough choice.
It's simple though. Not to be a big deal.
The flowers, I think.
Yeah, these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right.
I was not sure if you can hear me when I talk to you. Hear me in my soul.
Oh.
I switch towards soul always very quickly. And I have to watch that sometimes.
Right now. Okay, you went like this.
Yeah.
This.
Turn it around.
And yeah.
Under and over.
Under and over, right.
Okay. Around, under, over, under.
Okay. All right.
See?
Oh, yeah, I think I got it.
So this is what gives you the knitting, and the rest gives you the tension.
Right.
So.
Oh, nice. Okay, I think I might have it. It's interesting when you're teaching somebody how to do something.
Yeah.
That working through tension. I was going to bring this down a bit.
I'll just do a little bit if you like and show you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're knitting. Yeah, good.
I like this.
Yeah, it's soothing, you know, when you knit like that.
Yeah, I like I like it wrapping around the thumb.
Yeah.
I think if I can just master that.
You did it. You look how quickly you did it. So you've got that.
Okay.
You have both done this before, the energy ball.
Oh, yeah.
And it's super fun in person. And we even tried it once on the screen. So let's try it again, just because it really helps us to utilize our brains and our bodies in a different way. Yeah, I like that, Joyce. That's good warm up. Yeah, let's do what Joyce is doing. Cool. Okay, so I have this ball right here. See this ball? I know you don't quite see it. It's an invisible ball. But because
remember, you got to start small because it's going to get big.
Exactly. We got to start small if we want to go big. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's very small, Joyce, and it's very slippery. So I just got to hold it like this. I'm going to pass it to you. I'm going to give it to you off the corner of my screen. Can you reach up to the corner there and grab it from me?
Okay, just a minute here.
Yeah, just.
There.
Oh, you got it. Phew, you got it. Now, what are you going to do with the ball? How is that ball going to change with you?
I'm going to change it. Okay, I'm going to bounce it a little bit and give the bounce to you.
Oh, Bill's shaking it. You're shaking it. What's going on with that ball, Bill?
Well, she gave it to me and it was bouncing, and I don't know what the heck to do with it because it keeps bouncing. So I got to get rid of it.
I'll give it to her.
Okay, got it. Okay, I got it. Whoa, it's so cool. I can't. Oh, I can't.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rolf Reynolds. I'm with the art team with the Art Farm. And I'd like to introduce Trouty and Ulrich and Kira. It's a family team that have created a piece of work with us. But before we get into that, I want to check in with Chloe out by the art installation. Are you there, Chloe? And perhaps not. Oh, there's Joa and there's Chloe and Sandy. Hello, everybody. Turn that volume down. Can you hear me, folks?
Hi. Yeah. Can you hear me? Sorry. Yes. It's really hard to tell when we're live. So we're just turning down our other. Hey, so here we are at this incredible structure, and many names have been added to it since we started live streaming today. Just some of the names that came in: Catherine Kirkpatrick, Dina Bloomfield. These are names added by people who wanted to share, like part of their heart, reach out, and now it's part of this heart. And Asha is missing her family and friends around the world. and many other names. You can still send in your names and quotes like Krista did. I was just sewing this one on, and who shared this incredible story about her mom and herself. And she really, who took care of her and her mother-in-law. What's really beautiful about sharing stories is that it goes straight to here. And sometimes I feel this heart isn't even big enough. It could fill up our whole 5 acres and it still wouldn't be big enough. So send in your names and quotes. This will be continuing after this live stream. It'll live here on the art farm, and then we're asked for more names, and then it's going to go out into the community, and you can hear about it and see about it by checking in on our website. So we're going to go back to Rolf, and then we'll see you at the end.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you very much. Yes, so as I said, here is Trouty and Ulrich and Kira. They've created this wonderful video that we're going to show you in a minute. Ulrich is a well-known poet in Europe, and Kira is an aerialist and a dancer. And Trouty is going to be doing the soundscape for this poem. Basically how we did it was we set up some work where we were just exploring some of Ulrich's poetry. There's several pieces that he wrote since her diagnosis of dementia. And then we've got Trouty who's singing with it. And there, she mentioned in the earlier video that she likes to, let me see, how you wish to express what is in your soul. That's what your singing is. And over the last few years, I've noticed that you have a very improvisational way of singing. And I believe this is connected with your spirituality. And I was wondering, Trouty, if you'd like to tell me a bit more about that experience that you have when you're singing.
I really enjoy sending my songs away from myself, from my soul. And I feel like God is listening. I don't sing any words. I don't sing a prescribed soul song. I'd like to give you a taste of it.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Oh, my Hannah. Oh, Yardiana,
Thank you so much, Trouty. Every time you do that, I personally feel uplifted. It just sort of opens me up. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you sharing that with us. I would like to go to the, sorry, were you going to say something?
Well, that I enjoy it very much that when you share it.
Well, let's go to the video. But before we roll the video, I would just like to let the people out there know that this is a beginning. After the video, we'll have a Q&A, and anybody who would like to present any questions about the piece we're going to share or about the program as a whole, we've got a bit of time to go into the questions. And the way to do that is to get onto the chat aspect of the YouTube, which either you're already on, or you can go to the Imagination Network and then click the live feed, and there should be a screen that has the chat function. And we have Chloe here who will be transcribing that, and we'll be able to see the questions. But also, I want to take some time to hear from Trouty and Ulrich and Kira about their process on that. But for now, let's just roll the video.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, this is good.
To really sing. If I could really live once again, you say today, shortly before your 83rd birthday, on a day on which you could not think clearly because of your dementia, and even language was not at your disposal. With rising tears, I think of your enthusiasm with which you always thought and thought until late into the night. With me and with all who wanted to participate, you are shrinking in front of my eyes. And perhaps it is only my short-sightedness. And you are expanding into another dimension, into which I cannot follow you. And yet, I am losing you here. I see your sadness. Your helpless eyes with which you look at me. Is the fire dying in you? But who am I to want to hold you? Who am I to know your path? When I am puzzled daily about mine. In a few weeks, it will be 56 years since we met, and that we have talked and fallen silent so often. The paths of our words are incarnate. Words no longer. We are what we thought. Our white hair tells the story. If only I could live once again, you say. Weiter.
Really good.
I have to tell you, I need a moment. Every time I see that, I'm just so touched by every element, by the text, the music, the movement. It's I don't know. It's just a very powerful piece. I thank you very much, the three of you, for presenting that. I had talked with you, Kira, or we emailed after you had seen it, and you shared with me that, I'm going to quote you here, I felt very emotionally nourished after doing the session with them. I think it was very connecting and maybe a little cathartic. And that just speaks to so many elements of what this whole Raising the Curtain project is about. And I'd love it if the three of you could share your thoughts on how this affected you. Well, to start with Kira, I'm wondering if you could describe your process for engaging with this piece, talk about what it was like to do it from a distance, and share what you mean by nourishing, how that was for you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it was just I mean, I've danced for a long time, but to be able to share my artistic practice with my parents was just a really I mean, they've come and they've witnessed what I do and all of that, but to sort of be integrating with them in something, it just I love dancing so much, and it just puts me in this state of kind of flow and presence and being in the moment, and to be in that state I love while my parents are also there doing something similar. Also, you know, my mom being in the moment with the singing, and then I don't know, it just was a really special experience for me. And we're both my mom and I were improvising, so you know we're both kind of feeding off each other and what we hear, and then my dad's is a little more, you know, improvised with the timing, but the words are set. So
Yeah.
so yeah, the improvising part of it. I just love the flow of that with my parents. So
Nice. Yeah. And Ulrich, thank you for writing the poem in the first place and sharing that with us. What was it? How was it for you to create this experimental performance, and with your family members? How was that for you?
Writing is a very monastic undertaking. I sit alone at a desk and try to formulate what moves me. And in the last years, 5 years since Charlie's diagnosis, it has been a lot about her dementia and what that means. And so I'm very alone in that as I write, and then to bring it out and to share with Trouty and her singing and with Kira as well. It takes a poem out of its isolation and makes it much more public. And of course, now it takes it one step further to put it into the Raising Curtain production and to have other people see it. And I invited a whole bunch of friends from Europe that are probably now watching. So it's out there, and that was a good feeling to get away from it just being a kind of self-contained thing.
Right.
And
Nice.
especially with Kira, I've always been interested in her dancing, and now to do something actually together, which we could never do because obviously I couldn't join her in her dancing. I could just watch, but this time we could do it together.
That's wonderful. Wonderful, yeah. And speaking of your connections in Europe, I didn't catch the whole name, but Anya, somebody who knew you back, Trouty, in your 20s, said back then you sang like a nightingale, and she was so much enjoying hearing you sing again. I'm not sure if you know which Anya I mean.
We know which one, yes.
Okay, that's great.
In fact, she's come to a few Raising the Curtain meetings in the last years.
Oh, I think I've met her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the one question that came from online is, how did it feel to create this piece apart but together? You've touched on that a little bit, but I'm just curious a bit more. I know for our group, we've had to go from, we like to work in the room with people all the time, and all of a sudden doing, this very sort of form of connectivity that we've done. Is there any more insight or thoughts on the experience?
Yes.
Bit louder, please, Trouty.
Yes. Real life or real love, real everything real is what I shared in. And I have throughout the years taken part in what life can be. I don't take poetry to be any more real than poetry. I've often found that I would like Uli to continue saying what I feel.
Yeah.
I would agree about the realness of things, that this was, you're asking about the technological side of joining things that are done separately. I think we are so used to the technology of that now that one can be all over the world and see somebody live at that second and minute. And so we were doing things here, and we could see Kira in her newly vacated apartment dancing, and it was like we were together. It's the distance is gone. I think to a lot of us that spent time on FaceTime or Skype or Zoom.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, the more we get used to it, the more we feel connected. I know for me watching it, there was something really magical about the generational aspect. I've gotten to know, well, I've known all three of you for some time, and to hear your words, Ulrich, sharing about Trouty's experience, well, the two of yours experience of Trouty's dementia, and sharing it with Kira is just, in some ways, it feels like this wonderful insight into the relationship of the three of you. And in some ways, it's a private moment and it's becoming a public moment. And I don't know, is there anything you want to share about that?
Yes, there is a really strong connection to our other daughter. I know that we do not lose her in the significance.
I was wondering.
I just don't know how to put it as well as Uli would.
And I can't put it like you do, so I won't try. I'm wondering if Kira has any insight about the coming together of the different aspects in different locations even.
Yeah, I mean, I think because we actually created it, live, like I didn't go away with, I mean, I read the poem beforehand, but I didn't I didn't choreograph, still improvise. So I allowed myself to just be with it in the moment and kind of let the words hit me fresh. I kind of knew what it was about, and then my mother's singing as well, that sort of was coming. And I think I feel something special about it as a family as well. Like there's something about hearing my dad's words and my mom's singing, and it's just sort of this encapsulation of their relationship, and this sort of, there are words for it, but then there's this other layer of non-words in my mom's vocal stuff. And so when I'm dancing, I feel like it's like this calling in of like my ancestry, right? Like this is the genetic makeup that's like living in me, and I'm moving it in me. And so I'm me, when I'm moving, I'm me, but I'm also embodying that history that I came from. So, I just felt like when I watch it too, I feel like, oh, there's so much going on and I can't even articulate it. It's just, I just feel it. It's like, yeah.
but that's interesting, because the word articulate can also mean to be articulate in your joints. So you are articulating it. That's your art form. And Trouty, you're articulating it through this spiritual or this vocal channel that you're connecting. And Ulrich, you're articulating it in the more conventional sense of the words. This project, Raising the Curtain, is really focused on the idea of identifying, clarifying, and demonstrating how arts engagement improves the quality of one's life. And I'd like to think that it's improved the quality of your life, Trouty, but I have to say it's definitely enriched my life. So I've benefited very well by what you do. And, I hope it's reciprocal. I do.
Thank you.
What's that?
I find that heart-moving, heart-wrenching.
And when I used to take Trouty 3 years ago, took her to Raising the Curtain, I never thought I was more of a driver. But I didn't realize that eventually I would be very much in it like this. But it makes a lot of sense to do it like that, that Raising the Curtain involves the community. Even in this case, I'm the partner of someone, but then Kira as well, and you as guiding us through this. So it is, yeah, it's raising the curtain.
Oh, we were just reeling you in. And speaking of hand gestures, I've just been gotten this. I sort of have to wrap up this segment. Thank you all very much. Thank you so much. And what we're going to do now is we're going to present a video that summarizes the research side of this project. So, roll it.
Another glimpse backstage. Our approach to research in Raising the Curtain. By now you have an idea about the community-engaged arts approach in Raising the Curtain. In this video, we'll explain more about the research perspective of the project and describe how diverse scientific, healthcare, and artistic perspectives are integrated. Raising the Curtain explores the research questions: what is the lived experience of dementia? In what ways does participating in community-engaged arts help express the experience of living with dementia? And how does working collaboratively and creatively build social inclusion?
Hi, I'm Dr. Colleen Reed, and I'm the principal investigator on this project. Raising the Curtain came about out of our desire to change the dominant discourses of aging and dementia. In our culture, negative messages about dementia are widely conveyed through our news media, advertising, and storytelling forms, such as written fiction, movies, and theater. Such discourses omit that people with dementia are resilient and can have such enduring qualities, including intelligence, logic, creativity, warmth, humor, empathy, imagination, and moral judgment. Raising the Curtain is a research project that uses community-engaged arts to reimagine negative messages about dementia and to work towards reducing social stigma.
A key part of our approach in this project is creating the third space. The third space describes the space at the intersection of art practice, scientific research, and public engagement and participation. In Raising the Curtain, the third space is where people with the lived experience of dementia, researchers, healthcare workers, and artists share diverse perspectives, generate new knowledge, and participate in community-relevant art directed towards social change. We are sure you're wondering, how do we do this research in the third space? Well, we combined community-based participatory research approaches with community-engaged arts practices. There's much published on both of these approaches. You can learn more by visiting our Imagination Network website at imaginationnetwork.org, or by contacting us through that site for more resources. Both community-based participatory research and community-engaged arts practices have a number of important things in common. They both shed light on social issues. They seek to amplify marginalized voices. Both approaches see community members as active agents in shaping and sharing their experiences. Community-based participatory research and community-engaged arts practices both use innovative approaches to engage diverse community members. They foster ongoing collaboration between all team members. Both approaches value a variety of different kinds of knowledge. And they both create spaces for social action and work towards positive social change.
Hi, I'm Anya Lendi, and I'm the project manager of Raising the Curtain. Over the past 4 years, we have conducted many community-engaged arts workshops with the participants who are living with dementia. As a team, we use these workshops to create a space where research, art making, and community involvement come together.
You may be wondering, how do we measure the impact of the Raising the Curtain project? At all of our project activities, we gather data from the project participants to assess the impact of their involvement on their experiences of inclusion, citizenship, and their health and well-being. In addition, we periodically collect data from the team members to understand the impact of the project on our knowledge of the lived experience of dementia, on our collaborative approach, and on our respective professional practices in the context of aging and dementia. In Raising the Curtain, we compared people's responses and grouped them into codes and themes to help us understand our research questions. During this process, we worked with the research participants to ensure that our emerging analysis accurately reflected their lived experiences. Broad themes, or aspects of them, were then used in subsequent sessions to inform artistic creation, and the artistic creation process was used in turn to further expand and refine the themes. The group chose the various artistic media they wished to explore and delved into the creative process of symbolizing each theme through a different chosen artistic medium. For example, the group explored the theme dementia diagnosis through the visual art technique of mark making. In another session, shadow puppets were used to explore the sub-theme managing the unknown. We believe that collaboration between people with lived experience of dementia, researchers, healthcare workers, and artists can disrupt dementia stereotypes, build public awareness, and create new social ties among people with lived experience of dementia and the broader community. Thanks for listening. Join us for more in-depth discussions about our research over the coming year. Check out our website for upcoming events and drop us a line if you have any questions or comments. Thanks again, and we look forward to staying in touch.
At the art farm. It's so funny hearing myself. So we have been adding names and quotes to this big heart that is going to go around the community, and we can continue doing that. So if you want to tell your friends, loved ones, send it out and say, hey, this is the opportunity to let them know to come and take a look at their names. And I just wanted to point out a quote that came in yesterday. The heart is the first memory. And that was spoken about during one of our gatherings at Christensen Village, because it was the discussion between the head and the heart. But when we are first conceived, and the heart is the first beating memory, and that stuck in my head. And then when all this pandemic hit and we couldn't be at Christensen Village, I thought, well, we need to have a heart to represent that first place of memory. So, and this is it. And I want to thank you all from our heart to yours, and to remember that even if you're at a social distance, our energy can feel each other, and that is important. Stay safe and stay tuned for.
Hello everyone. I'm back. I'm here to remind you of something before we go to our last amazing film song of the day. So I'm going to lift this up and get my direction. There we are. So this is our survey. We would be so grateful if you could go after this and fill this survey out. It's a huge help for us as we continue to share this work around the world. Okay, now I'm going to give you my face back. So we are going to cue up the last song.
One of the questions we had come in is, what is next? Chad, what is next?
Oh, great.
Not as in like after this project is over.
Yeah.
Like very quick sum
So
up.
we're looking to share this work with more communities. We're focusing right now on BC and the regions across BC, and connecting with people in those communities who believe in this work and want to do this work. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter if you're someone who is living with the experience, someone who's caring for someone with the experience, or someone just working professionally and wants to do this work. We want to hear from you. So contact us on the Imagination Network website, and we'll go from there. So now we're queuing up the last song. You heard from Tom and Sarah about how they created this. It's an amazing song. Thank you again for joining us today. And
stay to the very end of the credits. It's pretty fun to watch.
It's pretty fun. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cue the song.
My brother, he told me,
Roll with the punches.
oh yeah,
Don't be such a wimp.
I guess the old saying is,
Oh yeah,
you got to play the game.
with the cards you are dealt, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how it is.
Oh yeah,
What do you do? You have to accept it.
My mother had the same thing passed it down to me. Oh yeah, I'm not so grateful, but at least I'm happy. Oh yeah, so that's the way it goes. If I get crazier, let me know.
That's how it goes. That's how it is.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
You have to accept it.
Having friends is so important.
I'm happier than I used to be. The more we stay involved, the better we're gonna feel.
Take a look at it.
All of us get out alive. Oh no. Gonna do what I wanna do. Gonna take my time. Oh yeah. It's in your face each morning. There's no reason to fight. That's how it goes. That's how it is. Oh yeah.
What do you do?
You have to accept it.
I do feel included where I put in the time.
Oh yeah.
There's a sense of warmth, like a second home, alright.
Oh yeah. You want to make it better? Try, 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 try. That's how it goes. That's how it is. Oh yeah. What do you do? You have to accept it.
That's how it goes.
That's how it is. Oh yeah. What do you do? You have to accept it. That's how it goes.
That's how it is.
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
You have to accept it. That's how it goes. That's how it is. Oh yeah. What do you do?
We sing this all the time here at home.
I love doing it.
Good. That's the best important.
Don't expect too much.
Perfect.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Memory's not like it was. Other than that, I'm fine. Everything else seems to be working not too badly.
I'm glad to hear it.
You want cookies first.
Where's the union break?
Yeah.
Can I
Where do I get my cookie?
talk to Chad?
Yeah, we gotta get back to Christensen Village with all the goodies.
Hi, tea.
Oh, tea time.
Oh, you mean we're not done?
No. Now it's time for the hard part.
I didn't hear you at all. I think you cut out there.
Okay, so just hang on a sec there. I'm going to use my cell phone here.
Oh, you sound great now.
Oh, we do? Okay, sorry. Okay, well, let's go again then. Some of us get out alive. Oh, some of us get out alive?
None of us.
Oh, okay.
Great tune.
Unrehearsed.
Good.
Unrehearsed, I know. On the fly.
Amazing.
Okay.
Stitch it together and see what we get.
What?
Yeah.
That's a good ending.
Be serious. He's recording this, for heaven's sakes.
That's all you got for me today?
That's it.
That's all we got. Do you want to see the website?
Hallelujah.